Hi everyone, Susie here from Minnesota, and I garden in a zone 4B, and I'm taking you on about a mid-June garden tour. I did have to stake these popcorn plants up with this. Each one got them. We had some really strong winds for about 2 days, and they were just laid flat. So that helped out. These are looking pretty good. It'll take a bit for them to fill out. I probably could put more in there, but it's very humid out here right now. We have had a ton of rain. We got 6 inches in the last 2 days, and it's been rainy for last week and more to come. So right now it's not hot, just heavy, humid. Hardy geranium looks great down here. I did end up trimming this tree a little bit so I can get under it and just to hopefully get it to go straight again. I will go this way to kind of give you a different view. Mosquitoes are horrible. Sprayed myself with the deep woods off my clothes, and hopefully that helps a little bit. Ladies' mantle is gorgeous, but all those blooms have just been flattened by all the rain we had. Chantilly lace goat's beard looks so amazing. Sun kings are filling in. And then the black lace elderberry here is so pretty. It's got its blooms. And I want that to get huge. It's why I got that plant. Just a repeated planting over here. I like the front to look a little bit more cohesive. Jacob's ladder. There's a beautiful breeze. Last 2 days it's just been no breeze, and that looks pretty good. It's just a hydrangea, a little hottie, and we'll see how that does. I hear thunder. We'll see what happens. And then this is Arabella, gorgeous. It did get a little tall here, so I might come in and tie that up a little bit. Heucheras are bouncing back really nicely, filling in. Columbine is still blooming. That's always a long bloomer. I'm hoping I actually get to enjoy some roses this year. Trevi fountain. Actually, I think I'm gonna come back this way. Sorry, because I can't get through a certain way because of all the water. Just listening. Hakana clowgrass, macra. Rabbits keep finding it, but I'm just gonna give it a chance. But they're also eating the calamintha. You can see a lot. They just keep taking down bonica. So I'm kind of breaking up with my roses. Whichever ones make it, make it. They did it with this one too. This one looked great. You can see that was all taken down. There's a piece left over there. I don't get why. The roses. This heuchera is great. Look over here. Hostas are just huge. I love the pulmonaria whenever. Especially this is silver bouquet. It's gorgeous. These were heucheras I started from seed, so I love the foliage. These bloom stalks are huge. That I don't like. I'll cut those off, but this is spearmint. Now, those are gorgeous. Really like those. And then the goat's beard here is beautiful. You can definitely see how much more plumy this is compared to the one over there. So this is a male and that's a female. You never know which one you're gonna get, which is kind of cool. These are all laid flat. You know, the rabbits could come help with that. I'm sure they just eat the foliage. they do take off some of those stalks. But yeah, this, I have to get a black hose to redirect the water because it's just too much. It's sitting over there. So I really don't want other plants to rot. Looking great. GMs, I love their blooms, but they really have some pretty foliage too. Oh yeah, they ate a piece of that rose too. I think I said in the last video that that was Litchfield Angel. It's Lark Ascending. I lost, I would say, 90% of my roses this year. Climbing ones are fine. So, yeah. Gorgeous. I love, this is Above and Beyond. Highly recommend that one for a colder growing zone. Look at that one right there. I will get to the one in the back because I don't feel like walking through this. There is a path here, but I will stir up all the mosquitoes for sure. Lots of heuchera that the rabbits, I didn't have to deadhead these. You can see they did all of that. Yeah, there's a lot. Palace purple heuchera, all the Palace purple I started from seed. They're just gorgeous and vigorous. I love this view. There's my tree. Not too bad. I have a lot of hydrangeas over here. Annabelle. This was stressing out when we didn't have the rain. And now we have it. And then I have, I think this is mini Mauvet over here, sorry. Mini Mauvet hydrangea. That one's doing really good. That was chomped down to the ground by the rabbits, so I'll get a couple blooms. Grasses look great. I'm waiting for those plumes. It's Carl Forrester, but yeah, look at, hope the rabbits leave it be. So this one's just, last year we got so much rain when all the roses were blooming that I couldn't enjoy any of them. They just flattened them. But yeah, all that rain too kind of knocks everything off. This is Bevan's variety hardy geranium. There's one here, I might move some to fill in spots. And then rabbits are finding the sun kings here a lot. Like I can't protect everything, so I've just kind of, hopefully it's a phase they're going through. Georgia Peach is a gorgeous heuchera. I love that one. All right, let's see if I can get back here. I did mow yesterday, but it had been come up to here, all of the rain. It was just a lot. You can see my neighbor still has. I didn't pump any. I don't have the strength to do it or the stamina, and I don't want to burn myself out. So it was fine. I just worry more about mosquitoes, so I just chucked in a bunch of mosquito dunks. Hostas just look amazing. I love that. They're starting to get some flowers here too. I think this is Komodo dragon. Love that one. Everything, I mean, oh, and you see, every day whenever I come home from work or I just am out, I'm like, what have the rabbits found today? yeah, I'll just show you how far it went. You can see all the pine needles that were pushed up all the way here. I just mowed over a lot. I like pine needles, so anywhere that I have a lot, I'll just rake it up and throw it back on my garden beds, especially around my hostas. And I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm just leaving the leaves. Probably should get it away so it doesn't bring in pests or anything, but honestly, I have not seen a slug. So I don't know if our winter really did a number on them. You can see this little hosta back here. I think that was cool as a cucumber, and that stood no chance. But it would have gotten covered up anyway, so maybe they did me a favor. I do have to just probably cut this branch here to pop up that pine tree, because that hosta back there is just glorious. And that is Atlantis. Wow. And yeah, this one too. But anything around a pine tree is going to struggle a little bit more than others. Say this. Oh, I mean, look at that one. That is Dancing Queen. Gorgeous. I wish I could walk in there and show you a little bit more, but again, I don't want to give blood today, although they're not really liking me. So I don't know if that's because of my meds or, you know, having cancer, that probably smell differently. This one is gorgeous. I would say over 6 feet tall. But you can see not quite as plumy. I do have to get in here and trim up the Brennera. Those big leaves are pushing through. This is just Swiss chard. Looks pretty cool there. I like those yellow stems. Did you know they even have yellow roots? And then if you have pink roots, it's really cool. These are just sitting here. Butterfly pea. I hope with some heat coming that it does something. Look at. Can you see? So much activity on this one. Oh. Okay. Right. Fuchsias are just gorgeous. And look at all that new growth popping up in there. That's a happy camper. Yeah, air conditioning is going. Look at, those are my potatoes. They even have blossoms. Don't you think that's a little too early for potatoes to look like that? I mean, I don't know. It's been a while since I planted potatoes, and especially getting flowers. Bridal Falls is gorgeous. Yeah. I love Lady's Mantle, and that's pretty. You can't go wrong with that one. The lemony lace elderberry, I can't. It's gorgeous. Loves that spot. Everything's liking this area here too. This is Crossa Regal. I love that one. I have a lot of that one. That's a fast grower. This is cool as a cucumber. So that's what they should look like. Isn't that beautiful? And this is a dwarf goat's beard. It's only a matter of time before the bunnies find that one. This is so cool. I don't know if you can. I love that. But then they'll go up to the tree there, any of these trees, and perch and dry off. It's so cool to watch. And yeah, I have to get in here and stake that. At this point, I'm kind of like, why? Because you can see they just took all of them. Honeysuckle it's not done. This rain knocked off a lot of the blooms, so it will continue to bloom throughout the season. I'm glad I got a video when it was looking at its best. It still looks great. I love that vine. I mean, look at that rose. That's just one. All right, looking good. 9 barks are all kind of now not flopped, just doing that arching habit that they do. Things just have to dry off. Anthos valerian looks really amazing. It's tall. Smells just wonderful. Love this. And the foliage. That is party streamers. I do have to just kind of trim up the lady's mantle because it's on that one over there. I love those. I'm just kind of standing here because that scent is so nice. Like, I like it when the air picks it up. It's a little strong when you just go to the plant and smell it. This is all turtlehead in here. You can see how big that is. That's huge. You can't see, there is a bench in there. You definitely can't see that anymore. Look at, these are all blooms on this. And I'm just hoping that we don't have a heavy rain to smush it all down. It's a beast. So plant with lots of caution, or if you have an area where you can just let it go wild, perfect. That's Sabaria sorbifolia sem. This is beautiful. Oh, I love this. This is Monarch Magic. This smells really good. And this geranium pelargonium is just, I think it's calliope. What are you? Medium rose mega splash. I'd gone to a greenhouse and saw this in a container, and I'm like, oh, I need one. These are all I didn't label. That seemed like a good idea at the time, and now it's not, because I don't know what are gourds and what are like your squash. So that'll be fun. Peppers are just kind of sitting there, and also I think rabbits are getting in here too because I'm pretty sure all my hibiscus are gone. Not one has come up, and Father's Day is done, so otherwise looking good. These are all shallots. Yeah, I went to town on shallots this year. So yeah, same thing. I don't know, so I'll just kind of do like every other 1 or 2 trim, and hopefully I end up with not all gourds. This too, rabbits are chewing up the honeysuckle. This is a Durvilla. You can see there's a big, here, let me just. So I don't know why. I've got enough weeds in the lawn, so. Otherwise looking good. I did have a plant in here. I think it's just like string of pearls or something. I don't want to touch too much, but ants mounded this up to where they did that, and I'm just leaving it, and it's kind of fun to watch them. But if that's all that they affect, that's great. Clematis looks good. Again, that rain just knocked down a lot of petals, but I do have to. No, it's wrapped around my astrantia. Oh, look, it's starting. This likes moisture, so love astrantia. I can't have enough of that in my gardens. I wish garden centers would sell more of that. But if it's not in bloom, it's kind of a plant that you'll just go past and not think twice. And GMs too. Yeah, this was all underwater here. Rabbits found this over here. You can see where they Chelsea chopped it for me. I love Amsonia, but it just flops. Every time we get a rain, it will perk back up. But then the salvias look great. I love those two purples together. They actually complement. They're kind of in that same family. I love that. Not like the same color family. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can just go. I have to keep my videos around 30 minutes just for uploading. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what happened to all those peonies. So next year I just have to stake it really high up. And that was a shame. But although when I cut them, it is pretty foliage. Beets are so far holding in there. They're not like bulbing up yet. More peppers. Can I get back here without the bugs? Carrots look great. Peas, I have not seen any blooms, but they're still holding in there, so that's okay. Begonias look great. Look at. These are all the bulbs I saved last year. Look. It was so easy, you guys. That's... I'm in here. I'm just gonna move you here. Oh my goodness. I can't. I mean, look at this one. Oh, here goes a rabbit. Yeah, these potatoes, do you have... They're a different variety though. Never mind. You're not gonna have... You're the... I think the Yukon. And then over here, calendula. And then I have a mini-me watermelon in here. I just have to trim some of those leaves. Look at the cucamelon is finally starting to look really good. When I say it's humid, it feels like a greenhouse. So this is absolutely like the most perfect growing condition. Rabbits found the beans. So I'm just gonna pop some more seeds in there and hopefully I can get some lettuce I have to harvest. Cucumbers, they all came up, so I don't have to worry about which one I sowed and figuring out which other one to sow. Oh, I can't. Oh, I hope. Garlic, I am getting scapes. So I have to take those off. Yeah, it's first year for growing it, so I can't wait. And I'll use the scapes too. I don't know in what, but maybe just some mashed potatoes. This is baby's breath. It's okay. It can look like a hot mess over here. I moved this over here. Is it gonna bloom? I mean, it's covered in buds. This is a sunflower I started from seed, and you can see it just branches all over. Expensive seeds. Oh, look at poor peonies. I might go in there and trim it up and see if some can pop up and maybe get a couple cut. Rabbits have been munching on this, so I'm just gonna go in there and trim it. The penstemon. Yeah, and they like alliums. Like, so everything I thought that they wouldn't eat, they're eating. So it's like nothing is safe. So when they say resistant, it's, you don't know what they're gonna eat. So don't trust that. Little stragglers left of this one. This is blueberry. My sister bought some plants. So this is Toro, T-O-R-O. So yes, it's leaning a little bit, but the root ball is level. So, and then this is a Romeo and Juliet cherry. I just planted them both together. I was not going to try and get those roots apart. So you can see it's hardy to his own too. I got that from or I should say my sister got that from Fast Growing Trees. Delphiniums are putting out their spikes. So, oh, look. Isn't that beautiful? Like, gorgeous. Okay, here, this garden is, I love how open this garden is now, so I can actually walk in here. Look, all right. Oh, isn't that just lovely? Here, maybe. Look how. I mean, mean, there's still some boom maybe right there. So yeah, and there's a breeze, it'll dry it off. Thunder just doesn't. Oh, I probably shouldn't have gone this way because, oh, I could probably just duck under here. This is just, oh my goodness. It is so vibrant. I mean, even on a cloudy day, it's amazing. William Baffin Climbing Rose. I highly recommend that one. I know it's a single petal variety, but that's amazing. And I think it's good for part sun too if you don't have that full. These are all onions, they're looking good. So I'm just happy. I pulled these marigolds from the ground. I didn't buy any, so I don't know what color they're gonna be, but rabbits are eating that too. But all of my tomatoes have blossoms. Look at this one, look how cool. We've had some really nice temps, so they've been really focusing on putting out some good roots. Shallots, I think I should probably get in here and try some. These I think are ready. I still have so many plants that I can move to fill in gaps. I know that's an eyesore, but that's self-seeded, I think frosted explosion grass. But yeah, got calamintha. Oh, this delphinium's blooming. I think I can walk here. This is a higher look. Those were all ones I served from seed. They're Delphina, a little shorter, so I really like that. There's probably 4 or 5 plants in there. That's not just one plant. This is wee white hydrangea. I think that's what it's called. Looks great. Like I said, look. That's what I trimmed for my tree. I just have yet to get rid of it. Let's see, anything else? I like to take you like different. Oh. It's not a heavily scented rose, and that's the only downfall, but I think it makes up for that in vigor. I have my watering cans all tipped so it doesn't fill with water just for, because of mosquitoes. I know the sun is over here, but look at this one. This is chocolate cosmos, and I love how airy that is. There is something about this container that makes my heart sing. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't explain it. I think also that dark color against the siding of the house is perfect. Something keeps eating the blooms on my chamomile, so I don't know. It still smells really good. Like really good. Wow, I didn't know it could smell that good. All right, so I got a good tour and I'm really happy. So the mosquitoes weren't too bad. Nice breeze. So hopefully you enjoyed, and bye for now.